podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
We ballin'.
Y'all got y'all ass beat too recently too.
It happens. Shit happens.
Did the white boy
We got two starters here.
Did the white boy come in and drop something on y'all ass?
Listen.
What's his name? What's his name?
I'm gonna say this shit. Listen.
Luca walked in and said, "Oh,
listen.
y'all got our crumbs, bust his ass."
Son, if Luca dropped 50 on you, son, nothing bad just happened.
Nothing bad just happened.
No, Luca hit us for 60, man.
I know. No.
Nah, to make it worse, it was a 60-point triple-double.
He went to work on you. This was the first type of triple-double of his kind too at that.
Sir, listen, when I watch him play, when you watch him play, you be like, how?
And he dunked on one of your people hella bad.
Yo, son, he's slow. His vertical is like 20 inches, but he tall as fuck. So if you ain't looking, he would dunk on you.
He get there too. He get to the cup. He gets to the cup.
Yeah, I'm like, how?
He gets to the cup, man.
He goes right around people. Son, this guy, man.
Oh,
I mean, he's big though, so he's probably bumping you off.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was not a Luka fan. I hated on him. I was like, yo, we do this every year. Every time one white boy that could do something halfway decent, they indoctrinate him as the next coming of Larry Bird.
We gotta give him a pass and just leave him alone right now.
That boy nice.
Yeah, we just gotta leave him alone. Talk about the rest of them.
Nice, son.
But he not American, so he don't count with the white boy hope.
That's what I say too. I said the same shit. He shouldn't even count. He's not even American. Y'all don't even like foreigners.
They ain't got nobody.
Right. First, welcome to 2023. This is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am. Blessed new beginnings, America.
Yep. And know the world, because everyone celebrates the new year, brother.
All right, across the world, however y'all want to do it.
Yeah, right.
But I don't do Happy New Year's. I do blessed new beginnings.
With this bullshit, man.
I had to change the words up. Happy New Year sound corny. I said blessed new beginnings. Let's start fresh this year.
I'm cornier with that. My personal New Year is always my birthday. It's always my born day. That's my real 20. That's really not corny. That's not corny. Time around the sun. That's my real year around the sun. But based on Anglo-Saxon way and whoever else, this is the New Year's 2023. This is episode 90. You know what I mean? I hope everyone made it into the New Year safely. This year we did something a little bit different. We went out of town for a while. We went out of town, went out of the area, hung out, did some shopping, chilled, came back home kind of late. And the boys even stayed up for the New Year. The boys will normally send them to sleep. Me and the wife have a drink and do grown-up shit. We didn't this year. We just the boys stayed up. We all hugged each other, hugs and kisses around. Called my daughter, FaceTime with her. She was out partying last night.
Okay.
Which I thought was dope. And then me and the wife just we've been doing this for the past 4 years now, putting together a vision board, maybe 5 years. And we, things that we want to knock off the board. So we take the board down, take off what we accomplished. Whatever we didn't accomplish, we leave up or decide that that's no longer needed. And that's what we did last night. We took things off the board that we accomplished that we were happy about. We left a few things on the board, like 2 or 3 things on the board. It was literally 3 things. That's the thing. Literally 3 things on the board that we knew that we knew we needed to keep and add to. And then we normally add like money to the board. So we had like $1 up there for literally 5 years, just $1 sitting up there. So we switched it out, put $100 bill because my thinking and even hers, when you manifest in your mental what you want, if you you put a minuscule amount, that minuscule amount will come. So we upgraded the amount, thinking in abundance that will come. So that's what we did. And
okay.
And then we add our own personal, we on our vision board, we have like the middle piece is the relationship goals. And then right side, Erica has her own personal goals. Left side, LaShawn has his own personal goals. And let me see what we can do. So that's what we did last night, man. And then we went to fucking sleep. Before we knew it, it was 2:30, and I had to get up and do a podcast with someone that wasn't in place.
I don't know about that. I ain't gonna bed till about 4 o'clock. I'm up in this joint watching movies, eating popcorn by myself.
Word.
Son, I forgot about that joint, bro.
I know when I talked to you, you was like, you called me, bro. I forgot all about that, bro.
I looked up. I was like, oh shit, 9:15. Oh, let me call my man back.
I laughed. I was like, yeah.
Because I wasn't even dead sleep. You know how you just be laying there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My alarm went off at 8, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit doing? So why is it going off? It's Sunday. Yeah, I remembered I had to do the pod, and then we went out. We already started our business stuff up because we have a small business that we don't advertise personally, but it's called Just Stuff, and we sell just stuff, different speakers, this, that, and the third, air fryers, different shit like that. So we sell home good things, and we went to our supplier and purchased a couple pallets worth of stuff, and came back home, and we were taking pictures and setting shit up. You know what I mean? That's nothing that I really advertise, but it does well. Shockingly, that should be on Facebook Market. That should be slanging. People stay come around the way. I told the wife we got to get a little storefront or something.
Everybody want to sell.
Yup. I told the wife we need to get a little storefront or something, man. I want to see how these little Bluetooth speakers go. They're pretty dope. They're pretty dope.
A lot of people looking for a deal.
Yep, and we got it.
Everybody ain't looking to spend top dollar. So
and we got it. We got a deal for it. But yeah, man. So how about yourself, man? What's your mental like, man, for the 2023 New Year's January 1? January. I'm not gonna say January 1. We're recording early, so it's January 1, but we're recording early. So where your mental at?
I'm good, man. Just building. The end of the year kind of ended. Disappointing tone, but I'm not going to use it for a disappointment. You know what I mean? I'm going to use it as a stepping stone. Mm-hmm. Things got to get taken care of. Just got to take care of it and use the knowledge from that situation to not be in that situation again. So good, man. I'm not into that. Oh, I'm excited for the new year, man. I'm just excited for life, man, and the people that's around me and the people that also disappeared from me. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
I mean, to me, it feels good for New Year's to go when everybody's partying. And you home and you just don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, that's a fact. I enjoy my.
I don't mean social media. Just I don't give a fuck. I got no fucks. No, I mean I really gives no fuck.
Oh, bro, I was chilling, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I wanted to go out in Raleigh and go to the Acorn drop, but I think I told you my mental won't let me do it. There's too much shit happening out here, so. And I know I'm not going to enjoy it and be comfortable in enjoying the night. So we just be at the crib, bro, and we be chilling, son. We be chilling.
If I was out of town, I would make moves. I thought about going to the bridge because they was rocking from like 5 to 12 to hear some music early. Mm-hmm. But I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? And I was solo, so, nah, man, you know what I mean? I ain't going to, my parents is an hour away. I'm like, I ain't driving down there. Then I don't want to be out there driving. Even though I got my L's and my paperwork good, there's drunk people all around me, even though people are offering free rides.
And then,
niggas ain't taking it.
Roadblocks left and right.
Mentally, I still paranoid when I see roadblocks, even though my paperwork good. It's just in my mind. I see them shits.
Because you've been moving like a illegitimate ninja for so long now.
Man,
you don't even know how to act.
I start sweating, man.
I ain't gonna front me too, dog. Oh.
Then I'd be like, wait a minute, man, you got my shit.
I'm clean.
Word up. It's like your girl get mad at you or something for doing some shit, and you think about it. I didn't do that shit.
Right.
Just so used to being like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. So me and the wife had a little tiff the other day.
Just
and
good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a little bit, and it was pointless. I did something uncharacteristic, something that we never, that's something that we don't do. I left the house without saying bye.
Oh, you can't do that, bro.
I know I can't.
Yeah, you can't do that shit, man.
I went up the street. I just went up the street.
Don't matter, bro. Don't matter.
I know.
Well, be old school, leave a note on the refrigerator. Show.
I know. She ran to the door and cussed at me low. She didn't yell. She cussed at me in a low tone, like, "Well, fuck you, then. Let's just leave it like that."
Yeah, but she tripping though. It really ain't that serious.
I said I heard it just enough. I heard her. I heard her say it, but it was low. It was low. No one else would hear it. I heard it. I knew what it was, and I laughed. And so I came home and I just sat in the car. I went up the street to my man's house real quick. Came back to the crib and I'm sitting in the car and I was just playing music, typing some shit on my phone. I'm being petty, but I also was consciously like, I left the house without saying bye.
Yeah,
I'll see you later. Even though we mad at each other, I'll see you later. I still, you know what I mean? That's not, what if something happened to me? So you
can even shoot a text.
That's what she said.
Yo.
That's what she said. Yeah. I was being petty. I was being petty.
That ain't good, man.
I was being petty. We
should be done with that. That happened last year, though, right?
Yeah, that was last year. That's not 2020.
That's last year.
That's last year. Yeah, that don't count. How about that? See, about time you be on my side, dog. God damn, bro.
So if she bring that shit back up, you be like, whoa.
That was last year.
We're not doing that.
We not doing that. Yeah. About time you on my side, nigga. God damn.
This the year of Jordan right here.
About right. It's 20.
Jumpman season. Jumpman.
Oh man.
I ain't even no Jordan fan. Okay.
Right. So it's funny. So we go out Saturday, right? We get right. We get right. I went to bed late, but we get right. And Saturday, she kept bringing it up. She was like, I walked into another store, right? We was in the store and we was out the outlets moving around. I was going into another store. She was like, and I told her, I said, hey, babe, I'm gonna walk in this store. Could have said that last night before you left the house.
Nah, that's when you just walk away like you heard.
I did, bro. I didn't even say that. I just kept it moving.
All women do that shit. All women do that shit, man.
Yo, so the funny shit is, Sean, he knew I left the house without saying anything. And when she did that to me, he looked at me, Dad, you knew you had that one coming, right? I was like, yeah, I did, dog. And I said, stay out of grown folk business, but if I put you
mind your business, little nigga. This ain't for you right here. Shit, you too young to be right.
Right, exactly. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. And then he didn't say, but the great thing is, you could tell he at that age where man code is kicking in a little bit. He doesn't say it loud and he doesn't say it around her. He just says it to me, and he just come over to Dad.
Kids don't Well, that's the thing about when you raise kids within a good structure, they really don't want tension between their parents. Like even though me and my son's mother and I, even though we split, even at a young age, he never wanted to bring tension within us. So certain information he would share, certain information he won't, certain information he's saying in pieces, which is good and it can be bad if there's tension. But
right.
Right. But being that y'all still together is kind of okay. But when you co-parenting, that mentality is kind of a lot on a child.
Oh yeah. You don't want to put that on. It can
be a lot.
Yeah, you don't want to put that on them. You know what I'm saying?
But they put it on themselves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Young men think they're men early. You know what I'm saying? And they try to absorb all of this adult shit. And it's a lot.
And we're teaching to protect mom and all that other shit. So they feel like they got to protect mom, even if it's dealing with you. And it's like,
well, Dad always gets the short end of the stick. And I say it all the time. And some people listen, like I'm saying, I'm bitter. Yo, me and my son got a dope ass relationship. I hear from him every day, all day.
Right.
But I don't get happy birthday, Merry Christmas. I don't get none of that shit. Happy New Year. I don't get that shit from that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was with him twice this week. I don't get no Happy New Year. I don't get none of that shit, man. But I don't care. I ain't tripping off of that shit because I hear from him every day. Like we chop it up every day. That's more value to me than, you know, any of the other shit. And the fact that I saw him twice this week, was it still this week? Yeah, so see him twice this week. I can't remember the last time I saw him twice in a week.
Right.
And got to watch the game and little shit like that. And
that's probably why he don't do it, because he know, you know, he feel like, yo, dad don't care about that. Dad, man, you know what I mean?
Hey,
but
man.
not knowing dad's a fucking ice cream softie, man. He needs all that.
Check on your strong friends, son.
You're right.
Check on your strong pops.
You're right. I'm with you, man. Shit, I love
my shed tears too. I just don't shed tears for the gram.
I love my daughter call and check on me, man. You all right, old man? I'm all right.
Well, nah, I mean, I love it. I love it. I can survive without it, but I love it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna feel shortchanged if I don't get it.
You're right.
But daughters are different. You know what I mean? Daughters are more, you know, more compassionate and loving with that checking on the man thing.
There you are.
You know, boys will check on their mother way before they check on their pops until something wrong with your ass.
Yeah, now they running up on you, making sure you're good.
They always think dad is all right.
That's the facade. That's the facade.
Dad isn't all right. Everybody's confused when dad isn't right.
But that's that's the facade we've been putting out, man, for so long.
You can tell a woman what you're going through. They'll look at you like, oh my God.
Right. And shock that you're going through it. Like, how are you going through it?
How long is this going on? Are you looking at her like, what?
What? Man, that long, stupid.
Yeah, shit. You don't see me walking around here. What the hell?
Right. Now that's a fact. That is a
I park the car and don't come in the house for 30 minutes every day.
I sit in the car and cry.
Read the room.
Yo, I want to play this video, man. I think you and I disagreed with. I said that I disagree, and I probably lean more to agreeing. I probably just disagree just to disagree.
Yeah, I think that's what you did, because I don't think it was I don't know which one it is, so I can't respond. Go ahead.
You know what it is.
I think I do, but it wasn't even something to agree or disagree to.
Yeah, you're right.
You just want to start some shit.
Who, me?
Yeah, that was last year's shit right there.
Let's play it, man.
I had kids, and our kids are just bad as.
I think the problem is that we're not raising our kids properly. Mm-hmm. I don't think that it's the culture as a whole that's taking them down a certain road. I think we're not giving them the skill sets that they need to resolve conflict or to make good financial decisions. It's a different world. I feel like Tupac said it best. We're raising our kids to hate an entire generation.
We're making the babies to raise the babies to hate the ladies. Yeah. You know, hip.
It depends on what angle you take.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, hip hop didn't raise my son. I did.
Exactly.
I didn't depend on. That's why I said to you, we really don't disagree. You just want to say we do.
Right. That's true.
What they said was dope, but the only thing is they connected to hip hop and our communities. We failed with our children, but that has nothing to do with MC Spaghetti and Meatballs. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to be raising my child.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we had a advantage when we were younger because we had a balance within the music. R&B also, you know, before my time, Marvin Gaye had positive lyrics, Donny Hathaway. That's a supplement.
Right.
But that isn't what raises our children. We do.
Right.
The issue is a lot of us got too many babies out there that's on their own.
Right. And if they're talking in music terms.
Or single mothers that's hustling the system.
Right.
Either way, the children are the ones that take the heat. They're the ones that have to wear the burden. And then when they become adults, you expect them to be adulting. Right.
Now, if they're speaking in hip hop terms, and when it comes to the younger generation and the older generation did exactly what the generation before them did. Hate on the newer style of music. They didn't give it a time. Right. Yeah.
Exponentially increased. The hate exponentially increased. Every generation, the hate exponentially increases.
Right.
I agree.
And that's what happened to my generation of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And even though my generation of hip hop it didn't get as much hate because you fall right into that spectrum of my generation. I lean more to the 2000 hip hop, late 90s, early 2000 style of hip hop. And I feel like the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s guys hated on the late 90s, early 2000s. Not that bad, not that hard, but they hated on it because it started becoming super mainstream. And no one was teaching. No one came up and said, yo, I was having this issue. De La Soul never told no one what type of issues that they were having when they with their projects and how they didn't own anything until way later. Saying De La, like they didn't shit until recent. That's when niggas knew that they didn't own nothing. They was trying to get their shit back. Same thing, like when they should have just teach up. No one taught up. Everyone
like
just shitted down. And now we're mad at this generation where these young kids says, now they're like, we don't need a label. They created streaming and reaping the benefits from streaming that your generation and now my generation hates on. Oh, I hate the streaming shit. It's killing the album. It's not effectively helping. We're not making any money. Like even the last interview we had where my man was like, yo, you don't really make no money from streaming. You know what I mean? Shit like that, which I loved the interview. The interview was phenomenal and it was well received. But that's what happens. Instead of someone saying, hey, let me learn this and let me pass down information to help guide you if you decide you're going to go the label route or if you're going to go the indie route. Some of us been indie forever. But there's no teaching. There's no passing information. There's no torch passing.
No, I agree with what you're saying. But my thing is this: as you moment in your career, you change your bag.
Right.
Michael Jordan developed a mid-range game.
Yep.
Magic Johnson got the half hook. You know what I mean? I'm just using them because they're big figures.
Yep.
Kareem was exclusively the sky hook. That's how he maintained. Okay, if you have streaming, maybe streaming is just for the younger people. But you already have a fan base. That means your tour market and your merch is going to be deeper than many people.
Right.
There are artists from the 90s. I'll give Onyx for example. And I'm just saying that because that's my man. This nigga tours all year.
Yeah.
He still does movies, whether it's a large scale or a small scale.
Who?
You will never, Onyx.
Okay.
You will never hear Onyx complain about anything about hip hop or money. Because they stay working.
Yep.
When the goalpost changes, you change your style of kick.
Yep.
I can't complain to you about, oh, the industry won't let me do this, won't do that, but they let me do that.
Right.
I just don't want to do it.
There we go.
You don't pick how you do it. We do this podcast. We decided from the beginning, we're not going to do the cheat code. We're not going to talk about stuff we're not proud of. We're going to make the uncomfortable conversations comfortable. We're going to build. We're going to build. We're going to build. We'll get stronger. And when opportunity comes, we'll be prepared. Yep. That was a choice.
Yep, that was a choice.
We stuck to that choice.
Yep.
MCs aren't sticking to their choices. They claim it's about the hip hop, but then when they see somebody else making money, now hip hop is a problem.
That's a fact.
There's a market. Yeah, there's 90s artists. Big Daddy Kane performs with a live band.
All the time.
You don't hear Kane complaining about shit.
Nope.
You never heard Chuck D complaining about shit. They was touring all across the world for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Tribe Called Quest did a tour before Phife died and came back with a few million.
Yup, quickly picked up.
And you get my age, nigga, you don't want to be running all over the place doing a lot of that shit these young people doing.
Hell no.
One tour, you make your money. Merch. Tribe Called Quest still selling merch. They got some fly shit too.
I know. Yep.
The Roots always been touring. They never complained about the industry.
Nope. And they've been a band since the beginning.
So is it about the music or is it about your ego?
I always feel like it's always ego.
It's your ego because you just mad because this rapper that you feel isn't good or you feel isn't about the culture, is making money.
Oh, yeah.
What does that have to do with you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Maximize what you have. Maximize what you have and stop worrying about that bullshit. That's how the game really got fucked up and there's no balance because all the people that make quality music just said, fuck it.
Yep.
And I know at least 5 artists myself personally that's still nice, but refuse to do music because they still stuck on that 90s model of having a demo tape and somebody just giving you some money to record.
Yup.
That game is over.
That shit is dead. That shit been dead.
Don't nobody,
been dead a long time ago.
Want to hear. Don't nobody hear what I'm doing. Nobody want to hear what I'm doing. Bro, even on my level, I done connected with mad people in other countries. DJs playing my shit on shows, and I'm having dialogue with people that I never would have met without that. You know what I mean? Just with one clip. This is why I tell people, don't worry about them numbers on social media. Just with one clip I put on social media that might show 50 on one level, another platform it might show 2,000. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to put that shit out there, and you meet people and you build from there. If it's meant for you to have it, you're going to have it. But I promise you, if you don't put that work in, nobody's going to know you, and you're going to be sitting there being a bitter-ass old man.
Yup. Exactly.
That's corny to me. That's corny to me.
I agree.
I love music, period. I do it because I love it. Certain elements of the game aren't for me.
Right.
I'm not going to be at the club performing on Saturday.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'll be on a tour, or I'll be out here with these liquor house people.
Yeah.
Doing my soul trade thing. And I just thought about that like a few weeks ago. I got to tell my man, yo, we got to hit these liquor house people up. Just hop on them shows. Because that's our crowd.
I told you that the last time we had a discussion.
That's our crowd. That's probably when I brought it up. My time frames ain't good. But yeah, I think we did talk about it. I didn't want to make that a... Matter of fact, I should have known I talked to you about it. I don't talk to anybody else about shit like that.
Because that should have worked.
But man, if that's my wave, why am I worried about... Now, I do want to do a little boom bap album just because I want to spit. But if that's my lane,
I want you to as well.
Yeah, if that's my lane, yo, let's eat.
Yeah.
Then I can still do my artistry too. I ain't gonna be sitting around, man. Them niggas don't want to hear what I'm talking about down here in the South. Ooh, niggas don't want to hear no real hip hop.
And that's not true.
I got a hard time believing that because I know of DJs that have underground radio shows, and everything I'm hearing is from people I have never heard of before. And I'm hearing some dope shit.
Internet radio runs this shit, man. People slipping the internet and satellite radio. Those are the stations, man.
I think it's media, period. Because it's like a lot of movies are just going straight to streaming. So it's the same thing with the movie game, too. There's some dope-ass independent films out there.
Oh, I know.
Or you can go on Tubi and see some trash. Oh, they got some trash.
Tubi got some bullshit. But hey, you gotta have a match. You gotta have a match.
Oh, Tubi terrible.
Hey, but people be watching that shit. There's a lot of independent. As an independent content creator, I know everything I'm gonna create is not gonna be like the hit of all hits. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have the budget nor the super quality. Now, I wouldn't do a scripted show because that shit is not gonna work when your budget is low. It's not. And if you don't have a studio, and if you don't have a studio like Tyler Perry, or access to a studio where you can really shoot multiple scenes in one location. Because if you got to bounce from location to location,
don't try to use body doubles either, though.
Yeah, that shit was wild, son. They use
which time happened so many times.
The body double is supposed to be like a marker. So the main actor kind of steps out of the way for the minute because he maybe couldn't get on the floor or lay down in a certain place, and you just have them there, and you just see parts of their body. They're supposed to be out of frame, and the real actor is supposed to take his or her place back once you're shooting full frame. Problem is with that,
That a secret?
No,
That's
not a secret. That's not a secret.
Somebody don't know.
That person who was doing those edits was ass. That's all it was. That was just somebody
don't know yet, bro.
As many shows as I've shot, bro. You're not supposed to. That was never supposed to get out, sir.
Bro, don't never put me out there like that, bro. I never told you again.
First of all, you're not gonna have a body double. Who can I find that's your height with the gray beard that could do the film that we looking to do?
I don't know, man. That's what
I don't know no one that's gonna do it. That's what
that body double wasn't matching.
That nigga was light skinned. He had locks. He didn't match
at all. One dude had locks
son.
And the other guy had a brush cut. Like, who idea was that?
That shit didn't match at all, son. I don't know.
Two skin tones?
Bro,
two. Man. And why do you need a body double when a girl chokes you out with a leg lock? For what? What was the point? Somebody didn't show up to film one day?
I think they lost footage, man. That's what I think. I think they lost footage.
I get it.
And the person didn't know how to cut. I just wanted to add that piece. you could just show her locking someone up, and then that part can be that was just horrible. It was just horrible, and I saw that shit and I laughed. I thought it was amazingly funny.
But that makes some people want to go to Tubi because it's entertaining.
Yeah, that shit is entertaining. And Tubi got that particular video, ratings went up, and people went back and watched that whole film to see what the fuck was going on.
Yo, the film I was in is on Tubi.
I know. I saw you post that up online. You was looking like your dad.
That shit was, oh my God, don't tell him that shit.
He was a preacher like your pops.
That shit was hilarious watching that shit on the screen. I was like, okay.
That's hard though, right?
No, it was fun. It's cool.
All right. You ain't making nothing from it. You know, residuals. He ain't. The person who put it up there ain't making nothing from it. They're just getting you.
Well, put it up there. No, the person that made the movie made something.
Yeah.
He got a little distribution and disappeared. That's what's up.
Which is corny. Should have broke.
Bro, all I wanted was my highlight reel. That's all I wanted anyway.
Yeah,
I ain't tripping.
That's a good fun.
I wasn't gonna not do the movie because I wasn't gonna get a check. I mean, it was independent dude. He works like we work. He just happened to have some equipment and some people that helped him push it together. I mean, that's the second one I did. So, you know, that's a down south thing. If we was in a bigger city, you know, it might have been a little bit of budget.
Yeah. Maybe
a little bit something. You know what I mean? Couple light bills.
As someone that's shot a few of these, bro.
Buy a new set of tires or something.
A lot of times the actors don't get paid shit. It's just the people behind the scenes. Unless you're the main actor. If you're a lead, then yeah, a lot of times we try to make sure you're good.
But when you watch the trailer's all me.
Yeah.
I wrote that whole scene. What we saying?
You wrote it physically?
The whole sermon, that's me. I wrote that.
Okay.
And in Hollywood, that's what?
Yeah, that's peace. That's a piece.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, man.
That's a piece.
Don't play with me this shit. Don't play with me this shit.
That's a piece. I ain't gonna even try. I ain't know all that. Now you providing information.
Nah, they showed me the script. I was like, nah, son. I ain't going to pulpit saying that, man. I'm gonna say this right here. And they said, ooh.
How you gonna tell people what you ain't gonna say, bro?
Son, that's how I work, bro. I walk in the door like I'm a high commodity, man. I'm high value. My role was an important role. If I'm gonna be up here preaching to the people, I need to say the kind of sermon that makes sense.
You're right. You
know what I mean? You giving me these corny words, I would never say.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
I disagree with you.
I gotta go up there with bars. And when I watch it now, in my mind, I'm like, ooh, I could have done that better. I could have threw a little bit more animation to it. See, I was laying back.
If you hit him with the
nah, I ain't gonna do all that. You want me to be a fucking parody.
That's what they all do, shit.
Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't taking that for
the science of the body and the mind. The Lord bringeth. He take it away.
But then my father starts singing the song.
Yup. Somebody on the key.
Yeah.
Your dad would have been proud, boy. He'd have cried. He'd have brought you to the church. Come on, boy.
Yeah, I might let him see it one day if I can find a platform to play it for him.
Hey, just play the shit, bro. Just be like, yo, here you go. Check this out.
He don't have a smart TV.
Show it on your phone.
He ain't gonna do that.
Just the piece, just that clip.
Oh, I'm about to say, because he'll drop the phone. He ain't watching no movie on no phone.
No, just that clip, bro. Just go fast forward right to that piece.
Oh no, I got my piece in the phone. I got my footage.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know I got my footage, bro.
Yeah, I should have known. He screen record the hell out of that shit.
Nah, it's on my YouTube page too.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right.
My clip, the trailer's all me.
Okay.
It's all my voice.
I mean,
shit. When I posted on Instagram, that's from the trailer. I didn't find that. That's from the trailer.
All right.
One of my scenes got cut out though, because one of the dudes kept falling asleep, and I forgot my lines and shit.
I gotta get with you soon too, so I can give you this script, and then we can like have a discussion.
You got your location?
Yeah. I already know where I want to shoot it at. I just need to do it, but we need to talk, run through conversation, kind of just that and the third.
I gotta find a nice coffee shop, man, in Charlotte, Greensboro, somewhere.
So y'all can perform?
Yeah, probably in March or something.
Okay. When in March?
I don't know. By then, the whole EP.
You'll do it around the 15th. You'll do it around the 15th because I won't be there.
You could have just said that first, then. Nigga. What you talking about?
I'll be in Bali, man, Indonesia with the wife.
Oh, Indonesia, you're gonna come back with the cooties. I might do that before you go out there. Ain't no time to wear no mask around your head.
So come back with the cooties.
They don't come back with that shit.
Bro, I'm gonna be at a resort chilling. It's our anniversary, so anniversary is 15, 10 years.
I got told July though, but I really made it. I don't want to go no later than like first week of April or something.
For the release of the project?
Yeah, because we want to do a video January, no later than first week of February, and then the next thing will be the project and the
So tell everybody what record y'all got out right now.
It ain't out yet. Oh, but Soul Trade, the single Soul Trade, of course. Still
you seen the promo? What's the promo you was pushing out? When is the song?
Promo coming soon. When the video get done in January. Damn, this is January, ain't it? Ain't that motherfucker? Before this month is out, probably the last week of the month. We gotta holler at my man, get a date together, coordinate the time. You know what I mean? He was out of town. He had a birthday in December, so he went out of town for his birthday. And you know, I got somebody that want to shoot the video. The venue I wanted to use, still might want to use it. I don't know if I want to pay for that venue though, so we figure it out.
Okay.
But I kind of want the venue. You know what I'm saying? Probably we talked about hiring a couple models.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you want the final product to be what it is.
Aesthetics to be correct.
It's kind of hard to have a record called Fire Love and you don't have at least one female.
There we go. Tell the people what the name of the damn song is.
Yeah, like 2 men with a record called Fire Loving. Come on, gotta be a female there somewhere, bro.
Fire, fire, loving.
That is not what we're doing. Oh man, but the new single will be called Fire Loving. The group name is Soul Trade, and that was the initial song. We're gonna have a video for you in another month or so. And,
Okay. All right.
See what it do.
Let's see what it do. I think it'll do
well,
man.
We're gonna have some fire. Gotta find somewhere that got a fire pit.
Yo, I'm about to play some shenanigans, bro. Play some shenanigans right quick. Let's see what everybody think about this shit.
I have no idea what this is gonna be.
Yeah, some shenanigans.
That could be anything with you.
Some shenanigans. Damn,
no,
bro.
These end of the year lists have been shenanigans.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too briefly.
These lists have been trash. Oh yeah, they wild.
I was at one of my friend's houses recently. She wasn't home. I was doing something for her. I was looking for some Clorox wipes, and I looked under the sink, and it was like a Plan B in bulk, bitch, like Costco Plan B, and I was like, wow, you got so many. Take the birth control. Some was open, one was in the trash, because then I got nosy. I was like, the fuck is going on up in here?
A lot of nothing. It seems like this club is getting shot up. The club has bullet holes. She's pregnant. She may as well give it up. She's going to be pregnant or infertile, one of the other. I saw a friend of mine out one day. He said that he keeps a lot of them. I said, you just be nutting in bitches all the time? Well, why you don't just skip that step and just not nutting her? And he was like, really? And I was like,
somebody said in a comment of something that we did, I hope y'all's kids never find your show.
I said, our kids? Bitch, we ain't got no damn kids. Our kids have been flushed down the toilet, ingested.
My kids are in my booty hole.
And mine went down the drain. Everybody.
Yo, I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. I watched their podcast. That podcast is called Cocktails Podcast. I watched their podcast.
I didn't see that import. They funny, man.
Bro, they podcast is hilarious, bro. I watched their podcast and that shit be funny as fuck to me, bro. I be like,
her kids in her
booty hole. You heard her. She says in her booty hole.
Damn, shit.
Yo,
that's wild.
I love her. Bro.
Man, she make
hilarious.
So she make her man nut in her butt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
man.
You gonna complain? You gonna complain?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean,
your lady tell you, this your lady. She tell you, hey, go ahead, pull out, nut in my ass. You not gonna do it?
No question.
I did. Let's go. No questions.
Yeah, what do you mean?
No questions
asked. Like little white kid
less.
Say less.
Yeah.
A little kid said, say less.
I'll treat that shit like you pissing in a bottle. I'll just put it to the ridge.
Word up. I'd rather bust inside. Yo, I don't like that pull out. Nah, man.
Nah,
you killed it. I gotta be inside of something.
Bam, I've been married. It'll be 10 years in March. Been together since shit 08, 09. I ain't pull out. Probably the last time I pulled out was. It's been a long time.
Oh, what's that? What are you talking about?
Pull out.
I'm married. I ain't never pulling out.
Pull out game. Weekend in the month. Weekend in Shaq free throws.
Wherever I'm at, if it's about to blow, it's about to blow.
That's it, son. That's it.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I do sometimes, not all the time.
I'll tell you, you better feel it. Cause I don't hold nothing back.
I get the
shit. I'm like that turtle. I'm like that turtle on Instagram. I'm gonna make some sound. We'll make some sound. Shit. I'm gonna enjoy this. I don't play no game.
Oh no, me neither. Shit. I'm never quiet. We ain't being quiet.
Bro, listen, man.
Nah, fuck all that quiet shit.
And when you change your diet though, and you drinking mad water, and you're feeling the sensation of your body like you're supposed to, man, you better enjoy that experience, man. I done wasted so many nuts in my life. I'm taking a good shot. That shit coming from my soul.
I feel you though.
I'm letting every drop come out of that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, every time.
Hold up, got 2 more shots.
Yeah, everyone. And it'd be funny too when they say, "Well, that was a lot."
Okay.
I'd be rolling, son.
Shit,
like that was a lot. We just did it. Why was it so much still? Like,
that's because that shit fire. My body working like it's supposed to. It's supposed to be produced like that.
Yeah. Hey,
drinking all that liquor and excessive weed, you know what I mean? Give that dribble.
Nah.
Bust around, shoot some air.
Tons of water over here.
That's
the best.
I'm gonna have to
yeah, check that shit out.
I was saying I might have to check this show out, man. I like a little good humor.
Nah, it's hilarious, bro. It don't be overthought. It don't be overthought out. They don't do all that men need to do this, do that shit, or women should do this, do that shit. They just really have a dope female conversation.
But what I liked about that clip in particular, I don't know if I've seen the other clip. What I like about that clip is they're women being funny, making comedy about sex, but they're not being thottish. They're not being overly vulgar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she said her shit is in her booty hole, but it's fun.
Yeah, that was all adult humor.
Yeah, but it's all adult humor.
Adult humor. Mm-hmm.
And even the way she worded it, she digested it. Mm-hmm. She could have said some old crazy bullshit.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
Nah, they like that, man. They like that. I like their pod. Very good podcast, man.
Good job.
Very good, man. So I ain't got nothing else. Oh, your man is a hater. What's his name? Him and Andre Iguodala had a good, dope conversation. He was hating.
Evan Turner.
Evan Turner. He's a hater.
He sounds like an old school rapper.
You
can't hate other people for the opportunities they have. That's like hating white rappers. Like you can't hate Eminem for opportunities that came his way because he was white.
I don't like white rappers.
I don't either, but that's nothing to do with me. Just because I don't like you don't mean you're not going to go diamond. And MC Search need to stop lying too.
There's only one reason why they go diamond. But what MC
Search
is?
He's trying to say somewhere he was at with his homies, they pulled the gas out and they was looking for MC Hammer. Like, man, fuck.
No, you wasn't doing that no MC Hammer. Cut that shit out.
He didn't know about it.
Nah, he definitely didn't know about it. He definitely
something would have went down.
He didn't do that in Oakland. He damn sure didn't do that in Oakland.
He said he was out there. What you mean?
He lying like a motherfucker.
Not saying who gonna win or lose.
No, it was this young boy. It was this young boy who had an interview, and he's an up-and-coming rapper or something. He's popping in Oakland, and he was on Sway in the Morning, and he said, most stand-up person in Oakland has always been MC Hammer. He said MC Hammer took everybody in Oakland on the road with him. Yeah. And then he said, also, MC Hammer ain't no sucker. He said, so don't get it twisted. He said, yeah, he had them baggy pants on, he danced and stuff. But he wasn't no sucker.
What makes people think he was a sucker, though?
Because he did all that dancing. That's the only reason. You know how, especially in that era, especially that gangster rap. He came up during that gangster rap era. He the only one dancing, him with the baggy pants until Vanilla Ice came and stole his whole swag. He did. He was the only one. That's another reason why I don't like white rappers, bro.
When I came
you
up,
just made me
everybody
get
was-
on my
when I came
mind on
up-
that. But let me get
When I
off of
came
that.
up, man, everybody danced when I came up, bro. Everybody danced.
But you remember the gangster rap era? No one danced.
That means you're a bunch of followers. You're not really
And
representing
then they
the
were
culture.
mad at Hammer for doing him, and then everybody was calling him soft, and it was like because he danced. But then people had to come out and say, "Bro, none of y'all would try Hammer." So I think Hammer knocked some people out around behind the scenes, from my understanding.
I mean, I was listening to Hammer music when he first dropped. I ain't even gonna cap, yo.
Who didn't? All of us was, Hammer time.
Yeah, but the thing is, Hammer never claimed to be lyrical. That's not what he was trying to do. He's a perfect example of finding your own lane.
He probably could have been hella lyrical. That just wasn't what he wanted to do.
Nah, that's not him. That's not him.
That could have been. He probably had lyrical bars, but that just wasn't him. He was like,
I've heard records where he was trying to spit bars, bro. That's not him. He's better.
Who defines lyricism? Let's get right down to the bottom of this, because my think of lyricism is not what yours. You say a lot of people have bars that to me don't have bars, and a lot of people that I agree that I think have bars, you think don't have bars. So what is bars? What is it? I really want to know that.
How can it be? It can't be. If you got 100 people listening to one record, somebody's gonna say Royce the 5'9" ain't nice. So I've heard people say Jay-Z ain't nice. So it depends on who, you know what I'm saying? Just like with all these lists. I just think
I think somebody had
discussion.
Someone had the list where the top rappers of all time or some shit, and they didn't even have Hove on the list. It was some boom bap shit. I was like, how y'all don't have Hove on this list? Huh?
So I saw a producer list, greatest producers of all time, and they had Marley Marl #1. DJ Premier #19. Hip hop producers? But that's what they feel. You and I could do a black male podcast list. Everybody's not going to agree with what we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from New York, but I think 8-Ball and MJG is dope. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple records I have on the playlist. You know what I'm saying? I like Bun B. I think he's dope.
One of my favorite groups, 8-Ball and MJG.
So I'm saying everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, there's young niggas that can hear me spit and not like what I'm spitting. But there are some young dudes that fuck with me. Dude that does my promo work. He listens to my shit with his mother. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's no right or wrong. We can debate all day, but if we really want to be real about it, if I say he's not lyrical and you say he is, neither one of us is right.
And
we like different shit.
Neither one of us is wrong either.
Exactly. I can go to Cali and a lot of shit I like that's boom bap. They be like, fuck is that nigga? And they'll play me some shit. Come on, this classic. You know, and I'm like, yeah, all right, you know, okay.
Your Ab-Soul project is hard. I don't know if you checked it out. You should.
No, I did. You know I did.
Yeah.
But I know Ab-Soul.
Project is tough.
You a project guy. I'm not, man. My attention span is limited.
Real boom bapish.
Boom bapish?
Yes.
Ooh.
Actually, yes. Yes.
You're not boom bappy.
Yeah.
Does every song got the same topic?
Nah, that's not his style.
Because I'm not listening for this.
No, that's not his style.
I do not want one long ass record.
No. It's chorus.
Is it EP or album?
That's a whole album. It's a whole album.
Yeesh.
No, it's a whole album.
I'm an EP listener. Was it like 20 songs?
I don't remember. I don't know. I've listened to the whole project a few times.
It's probably like 12, maybe 14, 15. They don't really do the long joints no more. Only people that do long albums are like people nobody wants to listen to and they just don't get it.
Let's see. I know my kids, bro. They've been, let's see, 18.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It's not a lot at all, bro.
That's a whole podcast. Listen to that dude.
That's not a lot.
See, no there problem. You go again. Two things could be right.
There's this one record called Report Card. I would play it, but we got flagged the last time we played music, and I had to like.
You're gonna get flagged every time.
I had to, and that's only got flagged on YouTube. They get flagged on podcast world, which is YouTube.
Yeah, I mean YouTube full of shit.
Yeah, YouTube is definitely full of shit. But the record is pretty tough. It's called No Report Card. Pretty dope record.
And I hate all those algorithms on every platform.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
but I don't complain about it because that's just the
nothing game. You could do. And it's based on what you be clicking or talking about around your phone.
That's crazy.
Yo, fam, I'm ready for these kids to go back to school.
Yo, why they not going to school tomorrow?
Because tomorrow is considered the actual observance of New Year's.
Okay, December 25th is considered Jesus' birthday, but it's not. So what we talk about?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's do that out there. I ain't talking about shit.
Okay, why you even did that? I ain't trying to rustle these people's feathers in 2020. Maybe we should. Maybe we should have boost these ratings up.
Bro, listen, you know what I come to the conclusion of, man?
What's up?
The majority of the people that are going to be offended by anything you and I say aren't the people that listen to us anyway.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Gives no fucks.
Yeah, I don't care.
So anybody that thinks we're pandering has never listened to us before. Or anybody who think we bash women, they've never listened to us before. They took a clip and tried to make their own analysis, like my man did with all that capital. Please, let me say this, man. If you are listening, of course, if you hear my voice, you are listening. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do not respond to us in all capitals.
No.
For one, that's retarded.
I can't stand it.
For two, most people that write in all caps have the worst grammar.
The worst. They don't put a period, a comma, a quotation mark, exclamation mark.
Bro, like, we welcome your dialogue. But first of all, we have to know if you agree or disagree so we know how to respond. Because even if you disagree, we'll still go back and forth with you if it's respectful. But if we can't understand what you're saying, and don't get mad if I don't understand you.
Don't understand the words you were saying, fam.
My man asked for clarity, and you like...
He went off. He went off in a whole uproar.
What I said was clear. Well, if it was clear, I wouldn't have asked you, what did you say?
Bro, and within him trying to clarify it after saying what he's saying was clear, that was still unclear.
Yo, I read it twice. I quit. Only reason why I didn't delete it is because I don't delete messages unless it's like some pregnant shit.
It was good dialogue.
Somebody's gonna read it and tell me what it is. I don't know.
Yeah, it was good dialogue.
I'm sure he had something up in there.
I just wouldn't know. Wouldn't know where to start.
Hey man,
everything was a long run-on sentence.
I'm glad you listened. Shout out to my man Sean. No, he gave a dope comment on HBCU culture in the media. He gave a dope comment from a European perspective.
Yeah, he did. I definitely agree. I think he did.
I wasn't anticipating that, but that was. I tell people all the time, your comments are currency. And I already know there are people that will refuse to comment. They will refuse to like a pod. They will refuse to like any project that a brother is doing or sister is doing if they know you personally. I wish we weren't like that as a culture. But if I see something I like, I like it. You know what I mean? Whatever. Because when you're coming from an independent perspective, these comments and these likes are currency, man. And it's like it's a weird feeling. I'm not gonna say painful feeling because it don't hurt, but it's weird when you see people on social media post things that are so similar to what you've already said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not even said maybe as well as you said it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I see people that will habitually post people that they don't know that are doing the same thing that I do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just funny to me, man, because it's like you sought out this person that does exactly what I do.
The exact same thing.
And you repost everything they do, and you've never reposted not one thing. Now, if you're not the type of person that reposts things, that's fine. You don't repost things. I'm not a huge reposter.
No.
In my stories, I've reposted a lot of stuff because my stories get more traction than the regular wall because people are lazy. I've noticed that people love just going through stories because it's quick. You don't like something, boom, 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 boom. But anyway, just saying that. I think it's corny to blatantly support people that you don't even know, that you have no stake in. Right. When the people that are there for you,
right, talk about
you know what I'm saying? You just overlook things that they're doing. Without the people listening, we can't go forward what we're doing. Musically, without the people listening, I can't go forward. And then when it gets to a point of where you're doing well, people love to say you forgot where you came from. No, where I came from never supported nothing I did.
Never.
So what am I supposed to do? I have to go where the support is at so I can maintain what I have. So I can try to generate some revenue doing the things that I love. I can't force your support. You don't owe me that. You don't have to give it to me. Nope. What I'm saying is it feels funny to know people personally that habitually repost things, that habitually like things, that habitually post things, that habitually be like, happy birthday, happy new year, the people they will never, ever see.
Or know, or even interact with.
Or cross paths with. But you can't even support the people you know that have a quality product. Unless you feel like I don't have quality product. If you feel I don't have quality content, then that's different. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'll accept that. We don't have to talk about that because you don't have to like everything.
You know how this shit works, bro. and I think over time you realize it, and even I, people don't support nothing unless it's directly about them. You know what I'm saying?
But how is it directly about you? I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying, devil's advocate, how is it directly about you when you're posting this person that you don't know, that can care less about you or your existence? If you have a situation and you need somebody to hear you, you need somebody to talk to you, you need somebody to walk through these situations with you, you're going to call a person like myself or a person like you, but you're posting this other person's stuff, though.
You're right.
You coming to us for a support system, but you're supporting these strangers.
Bro, that's why I'm no longer here to support no one. Right there. I'm cool on all that now. I've done a lot of that. It's cats that I've given stuff to who,
I mean, yeah,
don't even answer their fucking
like
phone.
That.
Don't even answer their phone.
That's pretty extreme. That's pretty extreme right there.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm at a point even within what we do with this podcast and what I do with the network. If it ain't about some cash, move on. If you don't support, cool. Just remember, I will not support you. I'm not doing that, bro. All that we get caught up in that because we got big hearts. We always helping people out. We always reaching out. We always picking up phone calls for folks that do not deserve our time nor
Put
mental.
The phone down.
Bro, yeah. Think about it, bro. They don't deserve our time, bro. They don't deserve our time or our mental currency, bro. I'm done giving people mental currency. I'm done. It is what it is, bro. My goals and ideas have changed, and I ain't teaching no more. I'm not here for none of that teaching. Cats I know call all the time. Yo, how you do this podcast thing? Man, you and your man on 90 episodes. Man, I see Erica kicking ass. She got so many episodes. She's doing this, that, and the third. Oh man, you working with this guy, but why you won't work with me?
No, so I'm gonna say that just from being an MC, this is one thing I hate about Black people. And I've dealt with this when I had my partner I rhymed with in college. And even with different people I work with, whether producer or whatever, people will always say, man, you don't need him, man. Why you fucking with him? Woo. That's why I respect my man Elia, because even though he felt like he can give me a better level of production that matched my voice, he never badmouthed nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? He just wanted to do his own thing with me, to have it out there. You know what I'm saying? He never badmouthed nothing. He just said in his mind, he hears my voice differently. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no shot at nobody saying it wasn't good. He was just saying he wanted to work with me. Boom. Now, I never told him that, but that's what really made me respect him. He never had to knock somebody else to make himself feel uplifted. That's what people always gonna do. Why you doing a podcast with that nigga? You need to do your own shit. Woo. And I'm like, okay, if I do my own shit, what I gotta do with me being with my man? What you saying? We 90 episodes in, and I'm just gonna stop now because you don't like how he talk, or you don't like how he look, or you don't like how we look together. Like, bro, like what?
I know it's people that came to you and told you should do the pod by yourself without me. And I've had people come to me and tell me, why do you do a pod with him? You should do it by yourself. Y'all can kiss my ass. I've told the person, I'm like, bro, what I look like leaving my man? We got a great dynamic. Get the fuck out of here. This shit is dope. I'm not doing a pod by myself. Just not happening.
So I was gonna stop at 90 to start at 1?
Right. It's not happening. Like, I got my own stuff that I do by myself. He got his own shit that he do by himself. But when it comes to the Black Male Podcast and whatever we do with the Black Male Podcast, this shit is LaShawn and Trey.
Bro, listen, I'll tell somebody straight me down. You telling me that because that's what you see when you watch it? That's what you hear when you hear it? Or you just saying that to boost my ego? Because you can't boost my ego.
Right.
I'm fine within my skin. Because whatever you hear that's good on a podcast of two people is from two people.
Yep.
Because you don't see or hear what's really going on, even when you listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we doing video, you might have a certain facial expression that leads me to say something. Yep. I might have a certain facial expression. You might say something to trigger this. You might say something to trigger another time. And a lot of times you might throw out a segue because you know I'm going to catch it. So that's what I'm talking about. So you want to separate something. You know what I mean? You want to take Stockton away from Karl Malone. You want to take James Worthy away from Magic.
Yep.
You want to take Joe Dumas away from Isaiah. You want to take Pippen away from Jordan.
And
it ain't the same.
And Pippen wild.
You want to take Mo Cheeks away from everybody because he wasn't nothing.
Tell your son to cut it out. Mo Cheeks was nice, man. Yo, Pippen wildin', yes and no?
Which one? His wife or him?
No, I don't care about his wife, but him about MJ.
How many rings MJ got without Pippen?
I think Pippen is 1,000% correct.
I think he's stupid for saying it, though.
We know why he's saying it, though.
No, he sounds like a woman scorned every time he talks. So even when he says something that's real, I'll be like, yo, shut up.
You're right. He's just mad. MJ
you and your feelings because George's son is
piping your old lady, son. But he's right, though. He's right.
Somebody said something. Go ahead,
I think he also would have got Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, but everyone's focused on Jordan. Pippen could literally guard anyone 1 through 5, minus Shaq or King. And I think he guarded
Pippen wouldn't have been the same. Pippen wouldn't have been the same on another team either.
No.
They just had a great. There's nothing wrong with having a great chemistry with a person.
I agree.
And as far as his wife, ex-wife, or whatever, somebody said it in a dope way. They were saying, "Yo, the only people that look at his ex-wife as a catch are young niggas."
Yeah, she is not a catch. She is not. You're right. She is not a catch. She is not a catch at all, son. She is like regular degular to the motherfucker. Yeah, you froze up, my G. He's frozen. He's frozen, y'all. But while he unfreezes, we have a lot of different things that we have going on with the Black Male Podcast. We have a new episode coming up soon where we have a guest. We're gonna have a guest next episode. And the guest is gonna be super dope, man. This will be our first female guest. The guest name is Love Gilliard. And she is going to be a phenomenal guest. It's going to be very, very fun. We're also going to expand what we do video-wise a lot as well as we progress this network and this podcast. So we're going to be doing a lot more video things, promo. Then we got a surprise for everyone at our 100th episode. At the 100th episode, we're going to change a few things up. We're going to change view, look, feel. We're going to get back to doing live episodes. So just be on the lookout for some fun that we're going to have with this podcast and with just overall look, feel of the podcast. I know this particular episode is just our first episode back from the holiday break. And we're just rambling and just having a conversation like two brothers do. So, I digress in a lot of this. You may hear, and you may think we're complaining. We're not complaining. We truly don't care. I know I don't care, especially if anyone has an issue with how him and I do this pod. But it is what it is, man. Let's see. See if I can bring Dot back. All right, I think Dot is back. He's connecting in, and we could continue the show for like another few minutes, and we'll probably exit stage right as well. But we like to thank everyone that's ever paid attention to the Black Male Podcast. There go Dot, you're back. What's going on, my brother?
Spectrum trash, eh?
Well, Spectrum bit trash. But I was letting everybody know that at our 100th show, we're going to do something dope. I didn't tell them what it was. Just letting them know that we're going to do something dope, fun. We definitely going to bring back doing some live shows again. We're going to bring back the live show element again.
Yeah, I think the live element is dope. I don't know if you spoke on the fact that we're gonna be doing interviews this year. I'm sure you covered that part.
Yeah, I told him that. I told him on our first interview of the year be our very first female interview, and it's by Love Gilliard, MSW, and I can't wait to sit down and speak with her. And we have like that dialogue. Something that we've been wanting to do for quite some time is to bring a someone of the opposite sex onto the pod and like have a conversation about everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a very, very dope pod. And I think our testosterone needs a female added preservative from time to time. So
yeah, it makes us stronger, man. We want to build. We want to be in a conversation with a woman that's willing to build and not just come on here and speak on, well, she's a single mother. She has a young daughter. She's also in the education field and HBCU grad, went to get her master's, man, highly intelligent person. I've had conversations with her before, she's came a long way as a young woman, and I think it's gonna be dope dialogue, man. She's not a finger pointer, you know what I mean? She's an accountable female, which is the minority, and
I mean, she already gave us a dope topic to even start the podcast off with for the next episode, which I want to bring up. I think that's gonna be a great conversation.
I'll say this, and I believe you'll agree, man. The dope thing about podcasting and bring somebody into your world is when they're fully engaged.
I agree.
And the episode they come. When we had Chris White on here twice, he's always fully engaged.
Always.
Sky was on. Sky's family, so I'm not even gonna count that. He's family.
Right.
Kool Kim was fully engaged.
Oh yeah, Kool Kim was dope. Yeah, it was crazy.
He woke up early and was studying. He was ready.
Yeah, he came through. He
came through ready. He had topics within topics, and he was really, really, having a good time doing it. And that's why we do what we do, man. And a lot of uncomfortable conversations were had.
Yeah.
With each other.
Yeah.
And when we've had guests, it opens up other uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah. Because there was some stuff that him and I didn't agree with but it was still a great dialogue back and forth.
But see, that's the thing about one, adulting, and two, accountability.
Right.
It's having the understanding that we both can be right
and
don't agree with each other at the same time.
Yep.
And that happened a few times. It happened with him and I also.
Okay. Yep.
But you have to have the maturity to listen.
Yeah, we're grown-ups.
No, but a lot of us can't do that. That's why we can't build as men. We run around thinking we right all the time, and then our home is in disarray because we have one-track mind of thinking.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to be friends with a person to where it's no accountability. You should be able to tell me, yo, son, you bugging.
Right. And that's
you say laughing, like, bro, hey, I'm with you, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
us. I feel like that's us. That's us.
Yeah.
That's definitely been our relationship. If one of us is wilding, we'll quickly pull each other to the side and say it. We will not say that in front of y'all, but we will say it amongst each other. And we argue. That just happens because we get heated. We're heated in discussion.
Man. Our heated arguments are so trash.
That shit's lame.
Other people hear it and think it's like some real shit. It's like, y'all don't understand. When the shit is off, we laugh.
Yeah.
Then 2 days later, one of us would be like, oh, yeah, I was capping. I listened back to it, whatever.
I was
like I told my son. I had something I was going to say to you. Like I said to my son, I was like, bro, what y'all don't understand is y'all hate some of these people, and I was talking about sports, Stephen A. and all these people, Shannon. They're on the air every day for 3-4 hours at a time.
Yeah, you got to fill up that time.
They're going to say something stupid, man.
They got to fill that time slot up. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're gonna say something every once in a while. I'll be like, damn, I should have said that shit. God damn, that was some dumb shit.
Yeah. Or it's like, yo, I'm a
Stephen
say
A's
this
on the top
stand
now,
on
though.
Yeah.
Stephen A on the top right now, though. Stephen A just be, oh my God, he be jumping out the window.
Yeah.
He said Donovan Mitchell was the best Utah Jazz player of all time one time. When I saw that clip, I was like, okay, I'm done with this guy.
Who was better?
Karl Malone. John Stockton.
I'll say John Stockton over Karl Malone.
No, but I was saying pick. They went to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Donovan Mitchell never won nothing in Utah.
No, he did.
He didn't go on no long.
That's because he had Rudy Gobert. And the coaching staff was ass.
Listen, it's not his fault. That's not even an insult to Donovan Mitchell.
Right.
Talent-wise, yeah.
You know why Stephen A said that. You know why Stephen A said that. Because he wanted them on y'all Knicks.
Well, that wasn't helping.
You know what I mean? And to see the Cavs actually do well. The Cavs are like balling. And I don't think they would have been balling without Donovan Mitchell.
Not to that level, no. But they have some young talent over there.
Yeah, they got some.
Well, the problem was that young boy Garland and Colin Sexton can't be in the same backcourt.
Nope.
See, that was the problem.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes one situation will fix a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And basketball is like that next man up kind of thing. Sometimes
they big man pieces are real good. They got some good like pieces around those two.
Well, you got a 7-footer that's like. You got a 7-footer that's like 20 years old.
Yeah, and blocking everybody. He looked like he's 45, but he is 20.
No, you talking about Jared Allen, the old looking nigga. I'm talking about Mobley that just got there.
Okay, yeah. He nice. Jared Allen, nice too, bro. You can't even do nothing over there under the rim with him. He blocking everything, son.
You know what I'm saying? You got 2 7-footers right there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I don't miss Donovan Mitchell.
I just said that to see that. I just said that to talk some shit. That's all.
No, I don't miss Donovan Mitchell, man. Because if you would have came to the Knicks, to be honest with you, we still would have been 16-16 that we are now.
You think so?
We would have had to have given up 1 starter, 2 rotational players, and 4 picks.
Okay.
So there wouldn't have been no real support in cash. And with Tom Thibodeau coaching, I don't think it would have worked anyway because he don't hold Julius Randle accountable. Julius Randle's playing well now, but it's like, how long are you going to keep doing that? You're going to eventually stop and start being stupid again.
Bro, that's the crazy thing about Julius Randle. Neither one of us like that guy.
Yo, the last 5 games, this nigga been an all-star.
He been hooping, son. He been hooping. I got to give it to him. He been hooping.
But we've all known a woman that sometimes you have a ball with her, but you know
shit coming. Shit is coming, son. It's coming soon.
For real. I'm going to bang this shit out while I can because I know what's about to happen.
It's about to be an angry time, son.
You know what I'm saying? That's Julius Randle. He's clapping hands with his teammates.
You're right, though.
Son. Julius Randle's that toxic girlfriend, man. Toxic girlfriend always got that good wet. And never say no.
That's why they hate us on this podcast. That's why we get the hate that we get because of this.
I'm waiting for a woman to tell me what I said ain't the truth. A woman probably says a toxic man got good wood.
Yeah, no, they do all the time.
If you're a toxic individual, what else you got going for you? You got to put that work in. That's all you got.
So, question: you think you're a toxic individual, or have you ever been toxic individual?
I was. I didn't realize I was. I wasn't a high level of toxicity, but I was because I always had multiple females. And nobody knew about each other, and I did what I wanted.
Yeah, same thing here.
You know what I'm saying? And if I wasn't fucking, I was leaving. What you mean?
Quickly. I was not. We try to talk that high, mighty, high value black man shit when when it comes to ourselves. But it was times, bro, where if I took a woman out on a date and I ain't get no yams, I ain't never take her out again.
But see, you were a date guy. I wasn't even that date guy. I pull up at your crib kind of guy.
I was that too.
Nah, when I'm coming through, if I come through, I'll give you 2 visits.
2 visits?
Yeah, I'll give you 2 visits.
2 visits, you ain't hit.
Only way I give you more than 2 visits is if I come over there and your kids are up or you got a little sister or something like that. Right. And it ain't really no get together. It's just a come through. I don't count that. I mean 2 intimate moments I give you.
Yeah, definitely.
And if I give you a 3rd, it's just because you so fine. I got to try that. But at my age now, I wouldn't want to go through all that shit, man.
I ain't going through none of that shit, bro.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of women our age, man, I mean, they think they know what they want, which is fine. You should want what you want.
I'm married.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women, they get our age, they feel they know what they want. They feel that they the catch. They feel they have these never settled conversations. Some of it's a little bit narcissistic, but, some men are narcissists too. So it's a little tug of war, and it's a battle that I wouldn't be wanting to play. It's a game. It's always been a game, but now it's a real chess game.
Yo, when they get to talking about they the catch,
I'm worth it. Or chick make you wait for some yams and be like, I'm worth it. How you know?
Wow, I'm worth it. How you worth it?
I ain't had no complaints. What you mean? You by yourself now? So every man you had left. What you mean? I ain't had no complaints. Especially if you the type that let men live with you. Of course you didn't have no complaints because that nigga homeless. Every man you go out with, you take in, he homeless. Of course he ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying? You the breadwinner and the supplier.
He on the porch. He a porch junkie, son.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't here to play. He making you feel like them yams fresh. Them trash yams. Trash.
Bro, I gotta start talking to you, son. But you're right, man. But yo, man, that's all, man. We ain't got no more for y'all, man. We gonna get off this shit. You know what I mean? Yo, you going somewhere? You gonna hit London Bridge tonight?
I didn't even think about it. This probably is open tonight, ain't it?
Yeah. Let's talk about it offline, man. Yo, this is a Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
And this is episode 90.
90.
And I'm probably gonna leave the technical difficulties in there so y'all can see how real this shit is. Or not. It depends on how I feel. Peace.
Yo.